Elocution is the study of formal speaking and pronunciation, grammar, style, and tone. History. In Western classical theoretical, elocution was one of the 5 core disciplines of pronunciation, which was the art of delivering speeches. Orators were trained not only on proper diction, but on the proper use of gestures, stance, and dress. Elocution emerged as a formal discipline during the 18th century. One of its important figures was Thomas Sheridan, actor and father of Richard Brinsley Sheridan. Thomas Sheridan's lectures on elocution, collected in Lectures on Elocution and his Lectures on Reading, provided directions for marking and reading aloud passages from literature. Another actor, John Walker, published his 2-volume Elements of Elocution in 1781, which provided detailed instruction on voice control, gestures, pronunciation, and emphasis. With the publication of these works and similar ones, elocution gained wider public interest. While training on proper speaking had been an important part of private education for many centuries, the rise in the 19th century of a middle class in Western countries led to great interest in the teaching of elocution, and it became a staple of the school curriculum. American students of elocution drew selections from what were popularly deemed speakers. By the end of the century, several speaker texts circulated throughout the United States, including McGuffey's New Juvenile Speaker, the Manual of Elocution and Reading, the Star Speaker, and the Popular Dulcet Speaker. Some of these texts even included pictorial depictions of body movements and gestures to augment written descriptions. Sample curriculum. An example of this can be seen in the table of contents of McGuffey's New Sixth Eclectic Reader of 1857, Principles of Elocution I Articulation 2. Inflections 3. Accent and Emphasis 4. Instructions for Reading Verse, v. The Voice 6. Gesture. New Sixth Reader. Exercises in Articulation, Exercise IA The Grotto of Antiparos, Exercise 2. The Thunderstorm, Exercise 3. Description of a Storm 4. Hymn to the Night Wind, va The Cataract of Lodore. On Inflection 6. Industry necessary for the orator 7. The Old House Clock, etc. See also, Philology, Diction, Other Forms, Homiletics, Christian Rhetoric, Pronunciatio, Classical Elocution, TAJWID, Quranic Elocution, References, Sullivan, Mark. Educating the American Mind. In Dan Rather. Our Times. America Finding Itself. New York, Scribner PPA 152 157. ISBN A0-684-81573-7. Further reading, Carol Poster. The Elocutionary Movement, British Rhetoric in the 18th and 19th Centuries. Bristol, The Ems Continuum. ISBN A1-84371-023-4. External links, Digital Library of Old American Textbooks, an article on oratory in 19th Century Education, digital facsimile of A. A. Griffith's Lessons in Elocution, 1865, digital book Lessons in Elocution by William Scott, 1820.